What's going on, guys? Welcome to my new channel. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what I'm going to be posting to this channel. Mostly what I'm going to be posting is Call of Duty World War II, as you're seeing in this gameplay. But since it's not out yet, you're probably going to be seeing some MWR content until November. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Just if I run out of World War II gameplay, it's going to be MWR or game battles or something on MWR, or Infinite Warfare maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. So in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about Call of Duty World War II, where it's at right now, where it could be in the future, and what the future is for this game essentially. So obviously a lot of people have been saying this game is absolutely amazing. Love the feel of it. It feels great. It plays really well. The guns feel fun to use. They're good. The streaks are fun to use, aside from the paratroopers, which suck. Streaks are fun. They're good for the most part. The maps are good. They're small, but we have Aachen now, which is a larger map, so kind of sorts out that problem right away. So all in all, everyone's saying the game is amazing, and I don't feel any different. So I feel the exact same way. The game feels really, really good to me as well. But there are a couple things that I've noticed when playing for the past 2 weekends, and things I see in the game that Sledgehammer could probably work on fixing for the final release of the game in November. So the first thing, and the thing I see most people complaining about when they talk about things that aren't perfect within this game, is the party system. So if you don't know how the party system works in World War II and versus how it works in most other Call of Duty games, is you see all the players in your party right in front of you from the home menu, and you can just join a game from there. There's usually a noise and when someone joins your party, so you know. But in this game, you have to go to your social tab and then look at your party, and that's where you see all your players in your party. And some people aren't liking this feature. I personally am not a fan of it that much either. I feel like even if they were to just add like a sound of some sort to tell you, hey, someone's just joined your game, or someone's in your party right now, would make it 10 times better. Like, you have to pretty much have the person tell you they're in your party now before you start up a game or whatever. So a simple way to fix that, obviously, like I said earlier, just add a sound or change it up a little bit so the players in your party are right in front of you, like you can see all of them from the find a game screen. I feel like both of these things could solve the issue, and I feel like it'd get a little bit annoying to have to go through this the whole year. It's not that big of a deal, but it could get annoying. So the second thing I wanted to talk about was the disconnecting from the lobby after you finish a game. It's been happening to a lot of people, especially in beta weekend 2. It happened to me almost every game. Pretty much what it does is, once the game is finished, instead of putting you back into the pre-game lobby to start up a new game, it just completely disconnects you from the lobby, and you have to go back in and find another game. Now, I feel like this probably won't be an issue in the full release either way, but I mean, you never really know. I feel like they're gonna fix it because a lot of people have been complaining about it. So yeah, about 85% of the games I played, I just got disconnected after the game instead of putting me back into the pre-game lobby. The third thing I wanted to talk about is the flinch. I've heard a lot of people complaining about this as well in-game and on Twitter and everything. The flinch is a bit much in this game. When you get hit by a bullet, your gun flies up in the air, and it feels kind of random too. Like, it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens some of the time, and it can get pretty annoying. So I feel like an easy way to solve this would just be add a basic training that reduces flinch or gets rid of it. I doubt they'd have something that gets rid of it, but something that reduces it would be really great. This probably won't be an issue in the full game. It could be, but I feel like they might have something like toughness from their other games that just reduces the flinch altogether. So that's something not that big, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it, so I decided to put it here in this video. The fourth thing that I'd want to talk about in this video is the tick rate / the bullet reg and the hit marker feedback and sounds. Now I saw Michael Condrey tweet on Twitter that he's reviewed the new sounds and the new hit marker stuff, and he said they sound really good. So this obviously won't be that big of an issue in the full game, but I'm not sure what the tick rate is in the beta, but they said it was going to be 60 in the full game. So I'm hoping that stays true in the full game, because I don't really feel like it's 60 here in the beta, because my bullet reg is a little bit all over the place, and I'm sure it'll be fixed for the full game, so I'm not worrying about it too much here in the beta. And one of the final things I want to talk about, and probably one of the biggest things that could affect how the game actually plays in the long run, is the PPSH and the STG. Widely known, they're really good here in the beta, probably too good, and I would say, and a lot of other people that I've seen say, they could use a nerf. Now, in every Call of Duty game, there's always better guns, people use them more, but if you're hopping into a game of domination, for example, 10 of 12 people are using the PPSH or the STG, and it's just, it's not much variety in a game, and I don't want to and this game is so good right now, I don't want it to end up like Advanced Warfare, where it was just overrun by the BAL and ASM1, that you could barely even play the game unless you were using either of those two guns. And I'm glad they're not putting any weapon variants or anything into this game, because I would say that ruined Advanced Warfare for me. Like, having someone who has a better gun than me, but we both have the same gun on page is kind of annoying, and the fact that that can change how the game and how a gunfight plays out, I just never liked it, and I'm glad that it's staying relatively true in this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping that Sledgehammer Games fixes some of these problems, and this game is the closest thing to perfect we've had in a long time when it comes to Call of Duty. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys leave a like, subscribe if you like the channel. I'm going to be posting hopefully quite a bit on this channel. Of course, this is my first video, we'll have to see how that goes, but I really want to post more, and I really want to bring new gameplay, fresh stuff that people haven't really seen a whole lot of, and I feel like World War II is a really good opportunity to do that. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.